No, I don't care.
Friends, let's welcome Ram Gopal Verma.
राम गोपाल वर्मा एक बहुत ही पैशनेट फिल्म मेकर
उस आदमी ने इंडस्ट्री बदल दी, पूरे के पूरे ढर्रे को बदल दिया, अकेला आदमी।
रामू ने हैदराबाद से आके पूरे सिस्टम को चेंज कर दिया था कि ऐसे क्यों होगा, ऐसे होगा, कैमरा कैसा भी हो सकता है।
वो ट्रिप्ड आउट है, इसीलिए उन्होंने सत्या बनाई, शिवा बनाई, रंगीला बनाई।
कैमरा कहीं भी रखा जा सकता है। सो मेनी एक्सपेरिमेंट्स।
उस आदमी ने कितने असिस्टेंट डायरेक्टर्स दिए।
राम गोपाल वर्मा जी की असिस्ट किया, 6 महीने उसके बाद पिक्चर का डायरेक्टर बना मैं।
It was Ram Gopal Verma and that lot really changed the whole landscape.
Forget about the role. Who cares what the role is? I wanted to work with the man.
He asked me if I wanted to direct a film.
Beginning itself, I took it for granted. Anybody can make a film. I believe that you can make a film.
और मुंह से निकल गया कि मुझे मालूम है मेल लीड में होगी और उसका किरदार मेरे ऊपर फिट होगा तो आप हमें दोगे। लौट गया, बोले ये फिल्म है, यू आर प्लेइंग लीड, चंदन इज डूइंग डायरेक्शन, यू एंड अंतर।
आपने फिल्म डायरेक्ट एंड प्रोड्यूस की है लगभग 45-50 प्लस 60
And I am this thing too. I want to make 1,000 films before I die.
After a stupendous success of Rangila, no filmmaker would dare to make a film in 2 crores with a new face.
Ram Gopal Verma.
Have you ever wondered why Ram Gopal Verma being so controversial director since his debut in the film industry? Despite the fact that his films are all cult classics, his ability to push boundaries, his visual style, and his fearlessness in storytelling make him a great filmmaker. Ram Gopal Verma, or RGB for short, finds inspiration in both personal heroes and global cinematic icons. Influential filmmakers like Francis Ford Coppola, Martin Scorsese, and Alfred Hitchcock have left their mark on RGV's career, which is incredibly extensive. The majority of Ram Gopal Verma's psychological thrillers like Con have made Hitchcock's work on suspense a focal point. It expertly portrayed and depicted a visual story about keeping viewers anxious. His focus on human vulnerabilities and psychological stages of terror is evident in RGV's horror films. Martin Scorsese's style of investigation into the Indian underworld in Satya was heavily influenced by the concentration on morally dubious characters and their ethical dilemmas. Since moral grayness became essential in dealing with crime and characters, authenticity found a logical extension in RGV's works. Francis Ford Coppola's portrayal of a criminal family and the power dynamics that exist inside it has served as a major source of inspiration. Regarding Verma's own political and criminal family, which features genuine, nuanced power struggles, Coppola's thematic structure appears to have been heavily borrowed. World cinema as well as Indian literature, mythology, and social storylines have served as inspiration for other films, such as Sarkar. His father, a passionate admirer of classical Telugu literature and a gifted storyteller, fostered his artistic tendencies. Bruce Lee was an unintentional but important influence on RGV. Through Lee, he saw the idea of defying expectations and going it alone. RGV was forced by his ideology to experiment with novel narratives and genres in Indian cinema. But what are the things that happened throughout his lifetime? Let's dive into the world of Ram Gopal Verma. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, organized crime in Mumbai grew at an unparalleled rate. New economic liberalism created new spaces, but socio-economic disparity made gang expansion acceptable. Satya, from Ram Gopal Verma, frequently serves as a cinematic summary of turbulent era. Ram Gopal Verma was able to grasp the essence of this shift against the grim, brutal reality of Mumbai underworld. Given that the Indian economy was liberalized in the early 1980s and the late 1980s were a turbulent period for Indian cinema. During this period, parallel cinema emerged and Ram Gopal Verma's deft hand took over. Invading the mainstream film industry with a commercial twist, Ram Gopal Verma, who was born and raised in Hyderabad, had a keen sense of observation. The way his characters are layered demonstrates his comprehension of human behavior. Since Ram Gopal Verma had first owned a video rental business, it had unrestricted access to international movie theaters. He spent hours watching a variety of films which helped him to understand the characterization, pacing, and narrative styles that went into their creation. His rich film philosophy was layered with his self-education, which functioned almost like its grammar. Unlike many directors who start under the patronage of a master filmmaker, Ram Gopal Varma charted his own course. His first film, Shiva, 1989, totally changed Indian cinema by ushering in the mood of raw and realistic narration in storytelling. Ram Gopal Varma has directed and also produced hundreds of other works, such as more than 40 feature films, 3 short films, and 2 documentaries. From horror, Raat, to psychological thrillers, Kaun, crime drama, Satya, and even political sagas, Sarkar, Ram Gopal Varma's filmography cuts across genres. Often enough, he obscures the distinctions between mainstream and parallel cinema. Let's dive into the short films. Ram Gopal Varma has made at least 3 prominent short films focused on experimental storytelling and thematic exploration. First is Shan Shanam Teaser, 1991, an experimental short paving the way for his Telugu feature. Second, Naked, 2020, a short film exploring themes of voyeurism and perception. Third is God, Sex and Truth, 2018, a monologue-based short film featuring Mia Malkova. Did you notice that what common in all films of Ram Gopal Varma? Ram Gopal Varma's films are common in storytelling, style, powerful description, superior technical performance, and consistency of the cast and crew. But not all films are similar, but also different in genres and storylines that makes him a creative director having variety of films.
Learned from films, 5 principal films. What I think I've learned from is one, of course, is The Godfather.
Right.
Second is American as Gold and The Exorcist.
Okay.
And The Sound of Music.
Just watching films.
These films are which kind of were stepping stones for my growth. But I used to voraciously read magazines like American Cinematographer and 5 C's of Cinematography.
Thank you for being the wonderful listeners. Keep watching and enjoy the cinema. Thank you.